We're here at Staple with one of my very favorite writers of all time. It's the man behind Fables. It's Bill Willingham.
How many times do you say that? My very favorite writers of all time.
My very favorite writer of Fables? I only say that once.
Okay, all right.
No, dude, no, you're great.
One of my very favorite writers of all time. I'll bet you said that 12 times today.
You are the right writer that my wife and I can agree on. We both read your book as soon as it comes out.
Who gets it first?
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah. I show her who's boss.
That's marital abuse.
What?
Right there, not letting her go first.
I should let her go first.
That's all I'm saying.
I should.
You know what you should really do?
What should I do?
We've done a little research. 72% of all marriages are helped if you and your wife have your own copies of Fables.
Oh.
Then you don't argue over who reads it first. If there's ever going to be a split, there's no pressure on who gets them, and that takes the pressure off, and
Bill,
the splits don't happen.
Are you looking to double your sales?
I'm saying you can't argue with science.
Well, the book has been fantastic.
Thank you.
We're talking together right now on March 1st. It's Staple. We just got, not Wednesday, but last Wednesday's Fables was the end of the Good Prince.
Yes.
And where it was a 9-part series, right?
Yes, with one interlude issue, so it was really a 10-part series.
Really a 10-part series. That's going to be one huge trade.
It's going to be a huge trade.
I just love this read, but it seems like the good guys are winning too much.
Yes.
In Fables. Like,
right.
You have Flycatcher, King Ambrose. He defeated the biggest weapon of the adversary, the Enchanted Forest.
With hardly a stumble along the way.
Exactly. And I'm thinking to myself as a reader, this is not what I would expect from Bill Willingham. Normally, I get torture as a fan of Bigby Wolf and Snow White. Normally, you just don't let us get any enjoyment whatsoever. Why this change?
We've changed our opinion on this. From now on, we're making everything in Fables be wonderful and nice, and the torture is going to happen on an individual basis. I'm going from house to house, which is why I'm here in Austin now. I don't live in Austin anymore. I'm just going from house to house to torture people that read Fables. But no, seriously, nothing bad is ever going to happen to Fables again.
I can't say that.
Every character is going to get everything they want, and it's all going to be happily ever after. The big hammer that's coming to fall is never going to fall, I'm pretty sure.
Come on, tease us with something. What's coming?
Well, a war.
A big war.
A big war.
And will it involve, because we have Fableton, we have the Empire,
yeah.
we have Haven now.
Yes.
And they're going to play a factor? They have to.
Well, Haven's already played a factor.
Well, yes.
There was war.
They've weakened the Empire.
Right.
And so now maybe Fableton will act and grab a couple worlds themselves. Or?
But you know what? I'm thinking for the first time we'll just do a war where just one side wins everything, doesn't lose anybody, and things turn out okay.
Or is this because Vertigo is just cutting titles like crazy and they're like, Fables is next, right?
I just want everyone to be happy.
Who's your favorite Fable character?
I can't, ask a mom who their favorite kid is.
That's what I'm asking you. Who's your favorite kid? If I had to guess.
Who? Go ahead, guess. Give me your best shot.
Boy Blue.
You're wrong. Oh, you're so wrong.
Bigby?
Oh, come on. You're not even
It's too
close.
obvious, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
If I'm wrong, then there has to be a right answer.
There's gonna be a cliched answer. And I apologize. There's a cliche alert coming.
Come on, Bill.
Those of you that can't handle syrupy, old, hoary cliches, cover your ears.
I love them all equally.
Well, no, it's almost that bad. But really, whoever stories I'm doing now, I mean, it's just, I immerse myself into that character, and then that, you can't help but just love that character at the time.
Are you running out?
It was Flycatcher while I was doing The Good Prince.
Yeah.
I can't tell you who it's about to be because that would give stuff away.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are there going to be new Fables anytime soon? Because it seems like you're tackling them all. What's left?
Bunches.
Like?
Well, we haven't even begun to explore the Arabian Fables. There's hundreds of European-based fables that we haven't started. And Japan and China and Africa and South America, oh my. They're all coming along.
If you had to guesstimate when this thing would when the ride is over 100 issues, over 200 issues?
301.
Are you serious?
Well, Sim did 300 with Cerebus. I want to do that one better.
Are you serious?
Well, half serious. I mean, that requires that I live into my 70s.
And Buckingham lives into his 70s.
And Buckingham and all that. Well, he's healthy. And it also presumes that we maintain a readership.
Well,
but, cross fingers on both of those.
301!
But,
Heck yeah!
But seriously, we that you haven't seen yet are working on 75 now. That's as many as there's been of Sandman and a few other things. I think Preacher was somewhere around 75. I'm not sure. I know we can double that.
Nice.
So 150 is the milestone I'm going for. But if we get to 150 and we're still kind of hale and hearty and let's see what we can do, we might go beyond that.
Is this the best job in the universe, writing fables?
Sure. Because, I get up out of bed, I walk down the hall 12 feet, go into my office, work, walk 12 feet, go to bed.
But you could do that with any title. Is Fables the best?
Well, yeah, it's a wonderful, I'm having fun. I'm having great fun.
We can tell. I mean, we're having fun right along with you. It's an amazing book. It's probably the first book I read every time it comes into my pull box. And, I mean, you're...
Well, good.
I don't want to call you a genius and inflate your ego. No, you're not a genius.
No. We have one of those on the cover, James Jean.
James Jean is.
Or James Genius, but no, just...
You're just really good. How about
someone,
that? You're okay.
Someone enjoying his work.
I can't get enough of your writing, and I want to see even more. Thank you so much for your time, but especially thank you for your work.
Well, thank you. And those of you reading Fables, thank you for reading them. Those of you not reading Fables, please give it a shot.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, if you try Fables, 2 or 3 issues, you don't like it, my good friend here will come to your house and do your dishes.
Any 3 issues?
Any 3 issues. And he'll do and walk your dog and make your beds and do your laundry.
You're just going to be putting out crap now,
yeah.
just
Okay.
for me,
All
just
right.
for my pruning hands.
We can't give that kind of guarantee for everything. So if you're thinking of trying Fables, this is the time to do it while he's young and vigorous.
Thanks, Bill.
You're welcome.